sa calculation ni nyina eno na ma wo ye oyere pa no eno na ma ye ka say oh oba we die me nyano a se menhia but ekoba say because there na be ma aka say bia me aka say me to ne ama na ba e kire say bia wa hu ne ama ba ku mienu bi on say from what Lushot e kan e kire say eba no utiri wo wiege ne ama de a ene obesi so say me ntombrel ubesi so ena ho ntom maami o ena me hia o ena be say me ko hye nails o be say me ko hye nails maka say me niska o me patade o yo maka say me ni atade o eno no ye wade hia de esene enioma na wo so tutu ofie no a eno be eno so be sa ba be kan wade hia de no ho enti say nioma de be ye ohu ni hia wa e wo so ma niama nso a be ma no nso wo de be ye ya kan say wo be ye ama no ofie ana say fie ntutu ye no nso no eno so hia because adie beba be ma na agi sa niama na free wonsam ne say o di scan ma ukodi dwa e bia obetimi ama o scan no to enioma we 1 week we ye be use no 1 week we ye betimi use no 2 weeks and I said to bosume niama but bosume niama no bo tunku a wotimi tifiri sika ni mu no abena 1 month niama no full stars no etimi di 1 week pe we yes a ma be ma ne ha we are not talking about say we need scan to say mu mi o etika for kra sebi om tutu musika yiye nya sa ngo musika na hye enti ade e be ma na agi sa ade na free wonsam no se like material things ni here more than be ma e bia de be ma ni nso hia me kan e bia be ma no kra mpo no wonti boat ni da krokra danka se ma to shirt kra de abra oda de wodwene ho nyina ye wo enti se be ma ni mpo agi free wonsam na so se mi mpo meya abena e wo se woda na simpo na aka hye nso okay e bia ma anya niama yie sisi asa wo so obeye de a ena esi e bia ya toto niama buom enti se na be ma no so kwa be ma bi onu kodi dwa no onim si atom a obehu si atom enti okotoba manenya we se enema na wakoto aba no sisi a first na ntoso no nka wonya 200 dodo 200 na ade ba sisi ano sa 200 cedis na akoto no enya ba ko 200 bie mu oti ase asa sisi a eba ne dodo nie enti sa wona wo ba be kirekire mu se edi a kire no but enti me nko ba se wato e bia se 200 na otoba wato mu ko 300 na ade ne beba no sila abna wo misuse ni ama no abna ba sa me kura me oba anase me be ma ne maame ana ni nua bi ana se oba ni nua bi tifie ho no mokra mpo no a wa hwe ye be ye asanfoforo be ma ni nua tifie ho no mu a e be ye asanfoforo enti oba wasade ni se be ma no kra so beta aba abena huni sede ya obesifa atoto ne yama ne yie
ama bisan se ye ho asede so to ne maba
ena meka se
be ma na gina adwuma ya ne so ye bufuo ne
enti na meka se ne meka se me husband the tofie ne yama ba I have no problem with it.
I think the thing is not so relationships are the same.
Yes. Me issue bia with it. Sadie wait me be cause problem.
What might be okay in your marriage, it might not be okay.
Yes, because
our able obema ne say I don't believe in say almost oba ne say me dwai wie na say me hwe na wife ya me
amehwetwe
obema mu obeka say me say any by force say me ne twi once am buy a wa bre onu na wan waduane ne di me ba be
abena be ko obi fie onware ne ba me husband ne dware nkwara obi so emfa ma no. It's maybe marriage atmosphere. You can't use my marriage atmosphere. That is it. Because we've created our own marriage atmosphere. Me nchirese bia bema ne didwa ana oba ne didwa ba won say tete no akwa ye bi te say ye ma oba ni sika no ono akofa ne ama wakoto ne ama ne dia ba fi sana na etie but sisi ano mas obi ya hye like obi ya busy we ye adwuma bema so ye adwuma so what I say enti me nchira pote say e wo so oba ne didwa say bema ne hwe na so de ma oba no kodi dwa no de ba na so obetimi aye ne saa onya ne saa se bema na nkasa be kwa kodi dwa ne de aba no no nso ebema simdwa ba fi a ono nso nya ne saa but the point is oba je wasade se oba se enuoma na ye de aba fie no abena
manage
oba manage no
council
now they
based on what she's saying, I get what Madam Sophia is saying too. But it may be a prepared.
Same.
What do you mean by I am wasteful? Until I am the say, Manuel Dianis, I think say, I don't think so, but because I think it's somehow in our innate nature. And they say whatever you give a woman, she multiplies.
Yeah, one baby, someone with an nobody will eat tomorrow.
No, nobody will eat tomorrow.
But they cook over.
On one and then they cook you.
They don't care because there's a bag of rice there.
So you now, your wife now first, she's doing too much. What? After the one I put the Johnny, but where so after those and the animals were always too much.
Because
money I pay.
No, yes, no. This is where the problem is. So here, this is what the problem is. I'm not see what the problem is. Also, I prepare, but I buy a bag of rice, right? And I'm expecting it to at least last a week. Let's take a week.
Big bag or small bags.
Whether even we are 7 children, I'm doing an average, even if it's the two of us, I'm doing an average that I buy a bag of rice. It could be the 5 by 5, and I'm expecting that the 5 by 5 at least should last us for, let's take 4 weeks. Then in the second week, the rice is finished. And you tell me rice is finished. So you see how painful it is. Rice is finished. And I know that the rice I brought,
How come?
it should run in a setting. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect it to get finished. You tell me it's finished. I'll be adamant to the voice is finished. Because it's making me angry. More or less to say, you are holding a certain target to prove to me, say, and I'm say scar. You know, you have people like that.
But Counselor, you see that some men also don't realize that. Ebia, Oto money buy and one to buy it. Ebia one to if you call any free school bar. Who knew? Ebia who knew what the idea 1, 2, 3. Ebia will back to one by you know children some of them are right.
This
I said that any buy it, any banty, any fufu, and open the hole. Me not be the bagger. And then I am a rest of a my only who's afraid and you might don't. In free school and one Mudi, every go to a large box and one of them of no. You are complaining. Meanwhile, every I won't plan advocacy. One for one count, one for a buyer count, one for it's Kayan one day.
I mean, we're talking about a man that is providing. I mean, a cassette or who said there is. I just give you the rice as an example.
Oh, okay.
So there's a waste going on, and the reason why she's not seeing it as a waste, he's being stingy. Oh, you know, there are people like that. Be sure, social yeah, can Bema, yes, but me cassette. Say Bema back kitchen, no, now Omona sing quiet one my dream.
One washing.
Omona sing action. Are you offline? Okay.
Also, yeah, what's here? How many plates are what's this? Yes,
no, this was what she said for me because you touch it. That's why you realize that you're 2 in 1. Yes. So what I'm saying is that, and maybe what you protest, that's what you better. Fine. Tony and show of here. But because of said you of here, you should multiply around the house. Mama can of crash. So fire. If you fear as you will be. Near him saying a third year about it. My mammy and Nawanka, meaning say a top my dream back one.
Yeah, because
I didn't know it was in the house. It's always in the kitchen. Meaning that's the napkin. I got to cook more in Yamanu. It was when I came to grandma. Mommy, it's there. Then I learned from my auntie, said, Abna toy Biano or to a Janyama in toast, Molina Yama, Alban or Chiano or the Neka or Betamon went to what a bunch went to in toast went to a chum of a few. Or bear if you know my 50 percent, Fakoma, Mamma, with the Neka. What the man is on your way? No man Banchi Mori. Oh, mommy jelly. Oh, mommy in toast. Oh, mommy tree. That is how our mothers were running the system. What must say? And every day, no, be all about you or not be odoka. Now, qua, mammy, because say, now, mammy, young, Mitiano, trouble quiet. And come say, whatever they tell you, you don't bring the information back to your mother. Oh, Bob is also saying, Mawan Cafe. This is how they were running homes. But unfortunately for us, our current wives are stupidly lazy.
Because we are not borrowing from people.
Because
I'll not use my money.
It's not the borrowing.
No,
their management skill is like a demand you said you would. This woman has spoken, say, so no, so it means that there's a deliberate act to waste. Oh, we're in the kitchen. Now I know my dream back. Now half my dream. I can't zo. What would it use it for? Yet, your mind say, yet, you don't go. I know, dear. Only saying it's it. Mammy for on fra or move out. Or the Freud good half. Then it's wood, you know, or sitting a fra. So when you leave it, it can be eaten again.
Yeah.
Many as I'm strategy. Or my idea. Or in a most banchi on the deal. Yeah, he will get out what we have. Now I did.
I'm even
yes. It is part of parenting. First, let me say, yeah, the car. Yet video, obviously, I could let you an idea why the photo. Abna is part of parenting. A wife, more or less a mother and a wife. I could need know or few and also really be sure room. It's part of motherhood. So when you get to a point and you want to be a wife is a management officer. Don't be wasteful. No, I'm not.
Who did you or did you?
Charlie, you don't know.
Over to me, dear, what do you? My husband in him said, yeah, would he still be from Moon? On would he on one to mean the Nina, or back to say, Diana with Yamaman. She's a dog. No, or the Atrena,
yeah,
or the attentive say, for why waiting now?
I'm so me, I'm a frau was
Medibbi Kaka, which went by and see, for we go. On what do we answer now?
Thank you.
So I could see. And
you'll be shocked, says, I'll be all you. Or buy Jimmy football, all you women. All I do at them. And I don't call me, it's not enough because when I finish bathing, I don't want to dish anything again. So don't tell me you did it. And when it's left, I know what to do with it. I mean, people don't know how to be a wife. Being a wife is not being a woman.
Mercy.
Please. This woman's language and the way she was talking to me, I realized that she doesn't know how to be a wife. She also knows how to be a woman. There is a big difference from a wife to a woman. The transition from being a woman to a wife, if you don't take care, you would think that somebody is doing you. You would think that there's a demon chasing you. You would think that there's a problem. But if you are ready to be a wife, then I'm encouraging you, know the rudiments. It is the duty of a husband to give you what we call daily allowance for purchase. It's the duty of a man to give what you call chop money. However, it is your duty to make sure that you manage what they give. Yeah. A man's money will never be enough for any woman on earth. I repeat, no husband's money will be enough for you. But Abna, if you are buying salt every day, if you are buying pepper every day, you are not qualified to be a wife. You are a witch. 0277. Witches to listing.
609.
609. Am I from here?
And then I'm a candy now.
Say so one came here. 0277 609
646.
So I'm a producer.
What is the baby? That's the one.
I'm going to my sister, our dear sister,
609. Sorry for the delay of the news. See you tomorrow.
Because this lady has cancer just mine. Maybe And sipping in that way, what boy community and some Europa in the national policy. Okay, I think I'll be one. I said, Toby, come on. And you're cutting within you, and you're prostrate. And you're cutting in your make up what to the same. Yo, I said, look at you, sir. So, yes, so we got him, mommy, I mean, you so. I don't want to pay me. I don't want to pay me. Yes, so we got him, mommy, you so why? So, for your cruise, so who Titi Graham and got him before. Today, we're discussing women, and I want to be very, very gentle and generous today. Abna, Bokwadi. The energy, the feeling is something else. Forgive me for vanishing and leaving you with the air condition that my people don't like. People have to come and learn, and they come and discuss the air condition behind me. They will come just as a counselor, sister. Prince, headphone, what about sharing? Headphone, what about sharing? Yeah, where you at? Okay. Okay. 8 October. But I have to be on the drag. It's out too quickly.
Yeah, I'll be.
You have to start now, please. I mean, don't have a challenge. You have to start now. 200 cities is not bigger than you.
No.
Health is important. Thank you. You have to take start taking. Come on, and yes, start if that's the notion. Everybody should take it and come and pay later. All right. So wherever you are, I greet you. I bring you greetings from Africa, Ghana, the best place to be. If you are in the United States of America, thank you for being there. If you are in UK, thank you for being there. If you are anywhere that I am not close to, thank you. Let me apologize for the network yesterday, but today I am here. I am not hyper. I am seriously angry with myself. Why? Because I am hungry. I'm not eating. The food was ready, by the time was too short. Because I promised some people and I needed to deliver. But it's Afromax. And wherever you are, you have to be used to Afromax. And Afromax is a good drug against prostrates and the best immune system. As we speak now, I have made Afromax is one of our babies on the block. They have become one of the good sponsors on our show. And so I will enjoy and entreat you to be part of these Afromax conversation. Good. So it is Afromax. I am doing a proper setting so that the Afromax should know. Abner should come early today. Yesterday, Abner, sorry, we weren't able to pick you because the network was very, very, very bad. But I'm back here again. Yesterday, I had a conversation that it didn't go down well, but still, with the shortest time I had, I was shocked to find a screenshot of my conversation running. Abner, and now I see network in no be recording here, Kenya. But and then Abner ma fail. And Abner, do I see somebody there? Who is in bed? Abner, I don't know. Abner, may ask you about now, baby. Oh, my you Abner. When I say pick me, whoa, hey, yes, say. Odo mani pay me. Ready, yes. And I will tell you I tell you. Now, got the prima dia work. Where one casano? On chena mo because the brim. Now, tell why you tell we. Abra sister you ti way. Una got to be them so ya bema. Now I say kwani triu say. Nyankopon. So for mama na boni bani ayo. E waboduku. Waboduku. Abra waboduku. So mama kan ya fa chem na wana si go boduku yi. Me ka se mani ji una se na otiri ho aye na me ma hye me se me hu wa kyara me hu tiri sie no na duku so am bohwe se ye asantifo pa yie pa ye me asantifo pa yie ro asantifo pa yie ro ma me du fie
so ma me kwa ya report se wan wo hema na yie no
entia
mi fi obani
o ne na eye ne bako de sika aba de
o ma jijiji bi wo fom
sa
wo se emu ne da so da ho nti o mo nan so sika no
amamre kwan so no ye num sika sa gisi akosie se amamre kwan ye sie emu na ye num sika sa aha na so wa utumi wo do no utumi ko kire do ye da asenti etina se asante hene otikoko so ogusu tegwam eti 3 days ni enu so for 3 days now otigwam ayeye
there be out or sorry 5 na na sense intro for so ye nyina ya pege
and your transcript and probably 5
almost at 1 but 1 no be betena se be 2 there about
no transcript at 5 o'clock
oba obi amabi
hey asantifo amakogu abrochire asantifo akwa abrochire eye wa chi o mo fa sabode ne fa me so nko na me nko chia 0277 609 6 hey get we me do we feel you
oh
Abraham mami wa pikin ye friend o mami du fie
okay matinitin pa
mentumi ene asantini bia entwempra ema empratwene nya deti se mami we me donu pa wo bakuma mu na wodon sakana me dem sabe count I love everything about her. She's very, very teachable. Was a oba no ho efa onye tu no repenasem. Or your batintin gram or osu or buy police ni ba. Ade ba ko pe won ho amempe. Na e me fere se meka na bedwom.
oh
Na ka meka. Menka but ni nyina achi no wa afa na oba ha kai say se me yire online e ya menka bibia na me yire na peke no
jealous oh
me yire ankasa na peke no e se de ya ka no onu ma me nim se onu me yire omo nyepe me yire o ye kokko na nentu so ne ho ye fe ne sisi ye fia na no ne kasa enti wa wuti wo ye wine yambo nsema abna ba akope na aka se den onu obeji nsembo ashiwe ashopa won't you go be on page when you ba na je no so abna me do teta
Esther so we damage control
why is the damage now one a picky do fie one a picky do fie
yeah na me picking no me
and the man say now here picky obi another onya jealous mami du fie as onya jealous abna nya jealous
abna nim na ha manim
difference wo mi ndi ade baako mi jimi ye mi ndi baako me wa ibeni kakra me wa santini kakra me nya adani de mi ndi dani broni ndi broni da mami du fi akwaba yete won ka che na da ben na o show no e to aso I just saw the akotu no parking kabi mami da ben e ba so
na minim say e ha ye kwan ho nti.
Mate.
After the night.
Base beba. Thank you. Kemi mami. Mami du fie ne ane ne sha adwumadie kase wo Accra na bi ni Accra. The first relationship afternoon show. Esi wo Accra. Your friend won't to me nka wasem. E mami du fie ne yeah, oh, thank you for the caps. I made the inquiry. Mami du fie ne twi ne fee. Ye twi ne fee Kumasi in ane ne ba Accra. And you share the biggest programmer Ekoso Accra. So I've never given my time Monday to Friday for anybody's show except Mami Dufie show on Movement Radio and Movement TV. No credit young Kansha Nyankopen Dunyam say Yegusu is saving a lot of relationship. But life is not stagnant. People must move on. So she moved to the Angel Broadcasting Corporation and she's doing Kebi Mami, very solid, still helping people to solve situations. I love her, not a joke. I love her so much. And I know even if she doesn't love me, I love her. And I don't care if she doesn't love me. I don't really care. But Mami Dufie knows I love her mad. And I will always stand for her because she's very teachable. She learns everything good. Mami Dufie, may all your wish come to pass. Thank you for joining us today in the School of Marriage and Relationship. And I have my two able people here. My wife is here. She's managing. She's a moderator. She pick you up. And assistant is the most sexiest, sexually active lady Victory. She's called Inkunim. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Inkunim.
And you want Genova Siano Esther.
Bacho, Lady Victory, Akwaba. Na Mami Dufie. Mami bu wa friend Esther. Of Mami o. Ono ye adwuma ba ko mo nyina mo ware sofo. But ono die yen kan hye nyame anu ndam. Ope kwotie pa.
Memuna she me matia to me mai.
Kafra ono die me tell you sorry. Oh, se wa ba obete ye be din ko obete on your fan akwadwo sofo kura tumi tumrika ekoye crusade anyame frɛ no esase oya de o ono eduro bi e be bi obese osofo position bi awaye o o David and I'm gonna say you can't suffer mommy. You see me for being years of mommy, you party. Yeah, the man. Oh, yeah, yes. No, oh, yeah, yes. Oh, mommy, oh, yeah, yes. Mommy, oh, yeah, yes. Oh, yeah, yes. No. I would do yours one,
I would give you a also yes for mommy. Adio. Esther, whoa. And there was Esther forward down for.
There be M1.
You're good influence, so you're good. I want to be me commission behind me.
Esther, Empema Grodie Akukodie. Oh my God. Lady Victory and a banner Empema Gra Olidi Waha, but a banner so for Yidden Mompama Grodia. May it hey,
I did they say what you know the beer is what
yeah, come. And you have no say or corner on any great use. I don't have it. I'm not very busy. Esther, I did go back.
When you see your pussy much.
Yeah, so for moi, what's one year, the idea, bro. Idea of a man, what or see or use pussy monster. Now, Yanko, Mami Dufie, Yanko Posu Tia and Sufro. Say omo ware no asofudie nti ya mpene ma na anwe enti ode to nyampo anim say memma kotie nkoye de ompe ni bi ende ebe ha no anadu aye
ya me die ni say anchanya mo amba yi mafiri ya abena mema bribe ti we no wanyi mafiri me you
na Esther stress
e ka kro be yi mafiri
o le bi bacho beja wa babna Esther stress nyame adom da anyam osisa anadu na ye wali wie ya ye bie dan ma ye yi kire no no osanko da nyame aseni afore ye se di opani bia ni
Zanu ya can say makuma swadi ni yo. Makuma swadi. We ane makuma swadi.
Enti Esther de nyame atie ni Bible so ose akoba ne pass nyame amfa de opani bia mana na kenne ye ntini na de ewu aye ni aha ode ye den na asma okay o shaja say na say be me bia ni oba ada no de ne nsa hye okoti nche na zokoti so na dabi dem ne ba ne send the koba say okoti so de yes atwa ne so de bia mo de so bobo mbema
and she said and sunti ne de ensasha nchen se enka more
e say ne mo na motwa so na nya ye ne okoti so
Chaya na said the achiche wadi obi Abraham hospital wadi ya chiche na what ne shape so lady
na so fu agoti so ade obebre eti ba oh okay I'm just trying to imagine that when you about that why is say they are so got in with what is
Yanka ya feeling
asuma working afina mbeme bi dwe say obu besani obi test abi say is that what you did me ka say nyama esi wo mpem agwo edem no wo eso ba enye ni nyina de ka na bonten
Yesu na wa ba
enti obi bisa awia wo obi bisa say enti nyankopon te soro etedie himaya ma kwabo watidie himaya ma kwabo
eka
na ne ofie
eka
yawa asafo maami mienu wa ha o de o church member ayo
ina ne de ma ye nhira ye oba de mi dase
ye da na sima na ne omo ye campem agurasem ena sof maami du fie kire se
me ho na asofo maami because Esther mintimi ene ne nkoro was
maami du fie wate what say Esther record no be break you Debbie. Debbie, Esther level no. What's the Esther level no? Enya abnamu di eni so ni di eni soft mama level. Original content no. Sure, we share software emissions. Out if you Esther, bobody na
my bathroom.
Oh,
Now come on, friend. I'm going now for that. When you're now, Papa, many.
Esa me pachola boa me do fie me boa na adi okura ne nye.
How come who to be a man? Remember na me
Me hunu so yamwa. Me hunu so yamwa. Hey, mami do fie hunu so yamwa. Wo say mami do fie nim say oni michiwa de nyina wa asase so. Enti odi ni tiri hu ba oni say eti ayeyi emichiwa de wo so akata so. Eti
I mean, before we go crash and over the me.
Onim say down cat emichiwa de.
It's for phobia about.
Oh, we was saying that some mommy and son yenya yo. Really victory. Rich wife. Rich wife. Yep.
I counselor with your puso. I've been a baby, you know, the shame. Yes, the money, they are young to
so mommy about kwaba. Munyas of mommy back on the war, Medofo back up. Na yale back up and one so. Or she got it. And you better much than the entire modia maniji quatia no, not on some. Oh! Esther, I feel my award. Never award, Esther. Obia, you say the amount. Yeah, the name Esther, Nanka Esther entry. But so for mommy, she say on person near Sabaya for and no 20. So on person best year, also on person best year, dear.
So mommy, Esther, so you are the part. Oh. Mommy do feed us on person. I don't know, but mommy do for him. On bad idea. Yeah, be me, Mr. Anesso, some pebble, and be as I'm a imagine. And I put some way. I'm simping. You also want to stop the different one, or they are me, but I should say, I'm going to get a title. I'm man. Leaders want to ask.
Now, mommy do say
Metro, counselor.
One back of mommy.
It's because I see an original of a mix in our dental.
Yes.
Okay. And then Pashan with our dental.
Mate. Now, no woman said, Esther, so for mammy, I can Luffy Huna or your 10 gramu. She's thick and tall. She's thick and tall.
I'm not so virgin as over Papa and 9 and 8. Yes, I want me.
Oh, Abana, and that's the way the intro. I didn't gin now country.
Me, the main engineer.
I want to say, I didn't.
Yes, I'm imagining the word to say, oh, me and me make me.
And you will focus on here. Focus on here, continue, but the yard.
Hey, I dear, they say, I'm media, missing bedroom with me.
Oh, okay. I'm living as the problem here. Who will be at your show? Yes, Jinina. Yes, it was Sunday night, Jinino. One cassa.
Me hardly.
But how much?
Kuntu mana sentia. Da wana chia o kakre bi. To wana wa atana so e. Na ene me akoma beti. Wo me. Sentia wa ma tu. Yeah, I'm
or just a time anybody there, you never tell what they get. Say because you say Yalia Bakupe one, Miss Yalia Bakupe, Yalia Bakupe, the one who I am.
Now what that they didn't crash. Next time, kill appetite and not next time, baby. Oh, yeah, over there, and that, I am a home to Yankasa.
On bed,
but I got old.
A DNA on bed.
I said, you know, what no, you for any flash, and mamma can never. Why didn't you so? And you say, Uncle just said, I don't know. I said, I'm Pim, baby, I'm Pim, I'm Pim. The tripping baby, that's my come show yet. I'm a medium for ya. Interview away, and the enemy feel it to the bass on Oceana, or we know also by the tenant line, and I said, Mr. Men and Pets, I'm so swinging that line. Oh, yeah, no, so yeah, when you say 9. Tell him, no, you know, let's see, okay, let's try and try that. Make a shell,
that you finally know what fabric dear. What fabric dear. That's a very good idea. That's how they are not
also try for all you know.
Also got travel there nothing. Bet you. Well said.
The film with the man called down Canada. No.
Now, Bema, I dear my queen, what Bema was said. So, baby, I saw a few shua, woman him said, Shuano, opening to our air or one of in Utu to an Ogusu, your castle out there.
We have more bush, we am your Mecassa, you move a feeling if you are. Your man, you must say, you know, what to Catana, you must to Catana. Who should put to me, Cassa, and I don't know what my mom would be on our process. But I know who soon him said, if you say 9 now, no, yet the oil and also more group because your mouth, yes, a walk or Africa, Kaya, David,
or better white.
It's no pay so Nepes think to say if you mocha and you may be a new men from Baha. But in Kutono, say if you have a friend say big son can acquire in bed. Mix the petrol a bony kid in Francophobia one, but
Eti na go odi abodi kini ba ya dai.
Anadwo na na wa fra ma ne ma me ma be fa ne ko. Eyo ma di na de afi me nsem.
You say no. Oh, your bear, now be was wrong. Now it's me our access to Nadia come. It's what they in one, not aboliki again in capital letter, not aboliki. I mean, you could say, Vix, Vix.
That mean to mean can't send the same to me, you aboniki. But the guy gives him good on her head or best answer. Now, why no introduce her? I want you know every I cannot get the shit to grow back.
I know where Tiano.
No, but still, they be bad, dear. Who's sad? Let's see the first of all about at 2 hours. I can't answer my name. What's the one
Sir? Na mbato nkutuo ya de fa hwa hwa ya dai. Ya de be fa.
You know, or the fa area honi now. Can bounce me guys on for ice.
Okay. Na ice ni e di to hin.
Me guys on for ice on. Enti o de kutoni eki ade na ejina so no so no. Ma ade ni e hye, ane ye wo. Enti I said because of Obutu on the son. Now the ice no so kakra as or we so kakra bi woni manu wo ewo to hono. I want you are not going to watch you. Oh, Debbie. Obey me a hot brand.
Obey tell you.
Because I'm not any application and Kabuli Kimono usually. I didn't trip by at home. You have to know why I capa. Maybe say this as a question because maybe I did a me mom Fanny Abrosa and Jarana, maybe a buffabem. Tina me who could to another Phyllis. What they are doing. What's the name? Said the day and no time more.
Their way. Their way.
Is it magazine today? This minister that's so chroma.
Oh, magazine, we are. Oh, sir. You know experience already.
Oh, assessment.
But one said, Abra, one said the last time we didn't come said, Yan so ya wanyama put me off. Okay, say this uncle. That there are things that put women off. 80 mami do feel. Who said me because we didn't come up say man say wanyama put you off. Oh, how? Because I put you off. Every day, a time back, there doesn't mean you there.
Me pay me here. Me pay me here. Jeffrey, I say, me back from one maybe a honor me at the dead, they are not me become on both. No, I say, you want you are no other. Me deny, but Mamma, why you contribute to Tisana, and I had it for Aginebra. I know about it. As I know her. Nasa baby, and you one. Her nurse, I don't know, my wolf about me to me soon come. Jibon Mammy Yamas. I don't we are Yachana. Unyari. Ne call home by the call home by no say, who say, any a banner say, who you call home by not the night. Yes, I said, yes, I know who are grown. But minim nice way be a miss me a castle or ye good Jaramara. You said, my kind of was an idea before I near Jay. Oh,
there's a worm won't be behind.
And she's a miniature, the deck at Crabia Depot, and she never me had the many course with Hinibet. That's what you're Hinibet to, that for Hinibet. And nobody can't catch me.
It's not just say, Obia and the Pampaka Clawan, you said, not yet. Who to me, because I know, say, yeah, sure, yet me, I'm like 3 years sure, not guess now, but. Ni moto move on sa my studio on nyina yet we just watch no smarts me pen and meet them was a meno much ninti me nti pampan and meet now say me share no smarts no money na share no smarts
and to me omudi ka mama omunim bibi ketu e bi na manya code nti me tisa anya ma ne ma se sia ba se na me piapia me hwene ti me hwene ne so nya sisa no so dia na se e dia bufo kakra na ya dia ba na se dia na live ma se yenko dwa meti me hwena me ye na waso ya ye we dia fast na me sa ha ye nya ne fast sa to the fast sa ne be me na se chema bufo na se ye nyina ada na me se onu nim se onu ama me mma nti ni bufo nta ma na nche
because ubufu na se wan ba no wan
me abusu me sakra me mata me abusu me sakra me mata tutu say e na o de me ba o me bia me se nim de me beka
nti ya o kon da o ye den
nwan wo me se me chance bia wu ke wo se me hia mo account na do no ho MS yi wo ho
o se me sounds be you into kon do ye ma won free match da
me match na pa am say me worry early stage mu na me free match but one thing be me free match
oh
one thing be me free match nimti make us for the past 8 years pa be me nye bidda sama ko na be manch no me nye bidda
wow to control cry what did the hosa
na jami jaribe sisters this is
Obia
this is serious.
It's serious
Obia Okwado ade na wo dware asem isu
how do you feel?
What say?
Oko na yo ya na say ya na ye den.
Me ferry say emre bi de na omo tiam no me sa tiam.
Oh,
okay.
Matias.
Stand down, be babe.
And to Sasu.
Me say again not say but still them dey no me chima.
Yeah.
But one say how to make me come alive.
Yeah.
Na me na yes anti utum se to de bia na chairman ya brenko nya ya nka me memom enso so na me hwe na ne nkomo a me de bebem de
but they don't tare ne ka no abehu sign why enkoka tare no
I didn't know ko na ka say e na de be di mi a I would say na wa
testing no that's how I know like we prepare in mind like we say we need a chat filthy chat be once a while no year to doing the dinner way back be out to
the funny thing is we send in the WhatsApp now we come to who be anajo oh there you so ask me to carry ni die na hu ti na me die na ye hu chen ni die
say oh enya shama o wono hwa o hwe man wa
message bra
o bo be ma to awon ni signal no te abono to po be hu line no
eh du wa bo mo to o
asa wo bono ya kakra wo bono
we dey focus on the here or the town or the you go be cross in nine the pillow get one up so everyone can okay said every tira obi aso so the abinaka ensa wo no wo kunu what sign na se e tu power who say share o bono no when ya masa meka because any anu nti na me feeling na bet say
into yeah
me body mo to me say e ka bi o mo say hey abena ma mimi say what you wo ye lipa no ma be bisa me
sa ni bisa o sa
se mo ya de mana o tu ma me so say wo ye lipa
be ya go homa ne kakra why go homa ne kakra
me try
ife mo go de nipa mienu na edi nte kwa nipa ba ko sa na hydrogen
na can see mo ya de ma
try to ya go ho kakra they said try your best as I say try your best oba won say if you nim would mu kwa na dey start man fi wa no bebre man nye four play ne bebre
am to get mo di o tu ya na ma from na I posi
oh you are dead as sebidi ene mani nyemia wo mani nyemia ona de ade se kiss ne be ma wa no na ye posi mani nyemia on pet so on kiss wa funu ho on kiss ko ho sa lie no wo so maybe also I dream like you get into what he's trying to do with you. Okay. Esa onu kwa pa de bia nete.
Say to that
eto da na ice cream that they go continue no na say wo fear to get your mind to the game.
Teachers one nature. Yeah.
Unya ice cream be na chocolate be aro they show in the dia na go wo say one ka say wo ye ni na entire so wo so etwetwe ho ba be pay your body be baby body pass me be ho ye de no mane nko ho mo ko wa
na ho say woni baby ho ye de de
na me bisa no yi
I saw you picking that friend.
Baba, everyone on my sign or months you
say or buy sick now, say,
oh, my aunt you.
Hey, I think. Say,
I saw for a time one to want you.
Yourself God don't want it to ask somebody so for
somebody I saw for a baby and I want to a month.
That the extra is a bucket, no we squeeze.
Hey, oh, what to was that squeezy? Musumutimi.
Oh, that be any ya way do. Oh, squeezy.
No, be only to say I'm squeezy there.
Oh, that's say, remember, that almost a oh, yeah, dog, spank your ass, na ede, as I say.
Sir,
the managing which channel was a flat then called sound in can get all your foul talk so as I was all shining all your foul baby. Not that found nice spoons or one not what I say. Like excited at the end. And money Yes, I'll try with Barreno for all your family.
You're more fishing a day, Grandma, who said no cry even.
I will be there.
Maybe I have a born on what.
Spanking was or you what the NBA ocean now to me and she only had the doggy sad time when I now they are shimmed.
I said, oh, what was with anything now? Copy.
Oh, yeah, I'm to my voice and brother. I'm trying to go to the Atumbo.
I said, what's a year board doggy? That's or banner and 2 or container. No, I my goodness. My movie, that's or banner so to a key on the Shiano. That man to be choke from behind. Check me. That's right. That's Mapuka. And only a Mapuka. No.
I said, what we are not then in San left my soul corners.
That's Friday, Anna. That's what I had a method. I wasn't a date as the rate you see more price and there is my middle fear over. My middle fear over. And all the could do Friday, hot Friday, father. And command in common Tuesday. Hey, that's show. Besides, I will fire if you no fire if you very selective. They do fire if you. Oh, be a good mama. Oh, Kobe Patona or Kabibi.
Let me say, dog, you know, say, oh, but could be our witness at Smash was. Oh,
and then a boom say a boom said, I said, you'll be when you may.
Okay, Obano, every extra number, and answer the Obama, who to Joba Kotosa. As I said, direct streets penetration.
Killer. I want my big feel Akoma.
And J. Kuma and Tafo streets.
That's how mammy. What that just was
Debia, Mudimanu, Munya, dear, so say ya. Maybe I'm not your pass, Mamma, if you're dear boy, and can't with my. Maybe I'm not it. Where one make a win ahead.
If you take your break, if you take your break. Also, coming Saturday to me, you have
to no can make now. Just a second.
And your bearman, I said, bearman, it's 1 hour show. Now, what the one was so. I don't know. I said, if you could, my baby seconds be nice. I don't know, she short dress, be pants, get be in a shower to know. Ah, what be pants, no one know what's not to say Zoom.
I've now years out.
What's the idea?
Yes, maybe say me notes not attached and trying to try me to the girl.
I said that's the aim, and one aim, no.
So, in conforming shot at the Ketuada, who aim media, but Debia Jaribiasa. Unya Gida.
And I'm a Kenyan, no.
On shut down. No, on shut down on your lady. But once I make a say. If there are things that would cause say ma lose interest, mean did that say oba aba okon bibi say bibi ma lose interest. Say like bibi me man na bibi ema mbema like they lose interest in the game. But
me type be a meno because me ya nothing will stop me from doing it. Me ya me you have a face problem no, and as I the corner I be put it off my face.
So did they be outcome?
Because na me see be intimidated. Hey, that be oh.
They be outcome. The other said nothing will stop you. Talk about crowd, be the area.
Stop me from having sex or nothing. No. They see me titi kwa meji adena sa my dream it no.
I'm feeling the way. I've been a with them the force feel away.
I did the day they say me came me who be I no me be na me baby I be not just me baby that baby the baby I she. Cause sorry for the day.
Na say enkrofo na bibi ba omde say me mpini ma won di mi na ye if we don't settle I don't feel you in me if you don't settle
we are not a choice what I say but me
yeah
then I bring pan
no during it it's a no go area for corrections ne ho abia but before
Mr. no nyam fa ma me kra me butumi fu ya menye
Baby, I'm for Chaka now.
unconscious so I don't know who about you are continuous bathing.
on Tony me lie. It me gade be nsia ma unsu na sa.
Story
what is now for now or the aggression kakrebia why money and
aggression so be court ye jeli wa was aggression a crime
aggression be why do mo me aggression
oh sir
now guy
hey we are ebe see and obi na original guy na aka nso dey
sorry for the day
and who dey abna osusuma na dey
as a child seven pesa bra kwab me child say no
me say enu kwa keke
ba mi unyame o jaisa 1 why we o me nya ma onka tu
chi wo dia shem
David
oh jawa me ya
hey jaisa
if you was your hano enyu me onu kwa no beda
as on zaro ka kire on pedi obeli ne beda on tu no goda we nchai
me nkwa na meda wa
ko pe bi da na dwen ho na ye kira de wa
if you papa so opinion
pe firo o kama o tu bebi de besa o ti wo sa ye de de bia na buzu ogutwo o de ye wai no but you see my problem is there do fear kan ye no abna so aka the same thing there are people that the bufu a undi no and unfortunately there are people that e bufu be fear on ba won chenda no on ba
that's why I'm really do okre no kra no obeyama na ewashi no kope trumu bi e dia be ne namoni so ebufu aba wo a wontimi nkase baby then eko not namoni so sa
I was a Santa dear share your own prophobia almost shed near and maybe so who am time no
be so one person be more about phone naked and tell no
now so
yeah
Sadi pa na ono be hye tumu na nam ho no na say asem ne mfiri no
okay
adia na wa ye no na ye ye ya no adia na wa ye ya no na adia ni firi ono anka senti na wodi ni tunu mu ne na nam ho no na me music bi a me hye no
and so yeah
I mean do fit then music
then music
it's big it's about to so And then man to make a crack and
music.
Slogan here. Music is big.
The lady, no, you're not terms about cool.
I tell you, but I like this.
We not have music, and now the boss shows you bosses. One euro on the boss. You remember I was saying you bosses.
Mommy,
remember this one about what naked Jesus.
But you know me, naturally, a naked woman turns me off.
Yes, a lot of men. Yes, I know, lots of men. Yeah. I don't go to a man naked. No, I've never done that. No.
A naked. Sir?
Yeah, it gets me so angry.
I want you to yearn for what is beneath what I'm wearing.
To use boxes.
I want you to imagine and yearn.
So then a chassis.
When he had Tyrena film,
I can't do the hair bottle on to me. You know my keys.
Hey, so for my man.
I thought I'm so much. Hey, where you who you are? I mean, hey, me na me na no pa na nya nkura pa na wa ha. Dachi bi omu nyina akwa na me dese. Nam sa. Je bo sese kura ko na oboda so kura keke kura na me.
Wa sha se pam ne ma.
Na ne busu ni mi.
Wa sha se.
Pam ne ma no I am munyinte.
E bi me pesa ka wo shedi ka ketu e bi ono wa she singlet. Wala di de. And not like the way I'm a cono, maybe I'm not
enticing. What I say, a friend, your man. You want to know what is under. Now, the mouse are rose, are the naked side. Right, can it is and run it.
Not the real science, and I say, what you could put the video. I see, and I may acquire my son, be I may acquire some of the I am idea. And sometimes, I don't know what videos. Someone will say, I'm a woman naked, and to me, you say you're naked, and I'm.
Oh, shut up.
It should be and
American will be on the line.
It should be Mr. Only will see who may never bubble about to sigh in a second. Be an attack, seconds be a seconds.
Yeah, now.
Bossa.
And you will be so harbona, or your baby harbona, or say, hey.
The most at times are so whoever I don't want to be a person. We are also in a lady a day. Because of that, we will become one and you didn't have a woman. And I hope I want to see the other way. Now, I'm already a tea feeling every year. I just already have
the things people say to you during this time so can really take a toll on my middle and I know somebody up to now because of one time I will say or before to entice him send me see or any day, or a father to a plow where the original one of power going for a day. I can't see, you know.
I understand. Well, counselor with your boy, your mom wants me for 1 inch and it's a sad. I said,
it will be yes, but you say you will need to be a honor, as some can we a trap like a good traffic to and it depends on some private catcher. as women, women say we are beautiful. Women say I did one what was saying Tyson Dana. It's why yes, I know we could to me effort when you I will worry. It's me happy more. It's me happy more. Opia one idea. And then when you add on to it with one simple or one oh, a say and they don't say nothing. No, they're happy. Nasi again and I pay why you won't yank for the crab fast. Like because I simply don't have to throw on like people say it can really do something to the person doing it. I
don't know when it comes to
that. You say the Bonicha Massa Diana because me my imagine say we will fit than I issue about.
Oh,
American and do now about changing that association. And your bonnie, I won't find every time we say at the end of cow. So it reminds me all the time, say ish, not my break. Ever since me to me chairman, when I say my okay. My okay, and she said, oh, but me, I will never deny you. When you open 24/7. I will never deny, but some people are about Jenny. As I just saw who so American because I deal with a stars. What do you mean, Chimu? It's actually money target. You can't see it, make it can't see be a target. We have to be careful. I know where it's going to be a canon. It's me a chance I don't have you. Sometimes to make us a bit, we didn't planning for a very long time. Or one thing as now can you need to the potted or review. Oh, it will pop on tonight. Sorry. So you have to be careful to air that same way. Or pass a one way of faith. No home and man, and I say something can not dead zero. They said, I'm not dead zero. They may happen at the moment. They may want to be powers. Never. I mean, no. It's me, I can't see moving to make us and intimate and enemy to be a baby. You said you will call you, we are to call it the idea and me. I wish they would permit me to say it.
Or say,
Miss, I wish counselor would permit me to say one.
Oh, say it. Or second.
If you know I'm permitted, they don't say it.
Let me say
if you know I will not permit it, they don't say it because I will not permit it. Thank you. Love you, girl. Man count there, no three could there, not there, the mean to Vicky can't send me. Now, the Vicky can't.
Okay,
and baby, you know, you find a tra. You didn't say you can't sorry, no. Say when you're about here when you know. What did not send I can't send what bedroom. Hey, some me dear, me do fear. Me who baby or to me a ya dear mouth fina kumumsa. Me say, and your mammy do fianca. Me first come, me tia come. On no mammy scan and look to you. Let me read feeder. Okay. Now the mammy do fear Nibu funo can't sama. Now we can't bear my account. And you mean a must cut talk can I go to first car?
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
No, you see, so you've told friends how good she is. Then in her anger, she tells you that if I didn't give you money, were you able to buy a first car?
To your face.
Yeah, to your face. Because she's angry. Then she'll come back and say, I'm very sorry. You hear? Only no one has MSC. Ebia, walk of 4 bag from energy. At the same, and walk also with you be a cheating offense. No, being another guy just said, my mother told me never to marry you, but I thought you were better than all the other men. see where I am today. She's right. She was right. She was right. She was right. Then she'll come back and say, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we are way. Many are break.
Like that.
Thank you.
Something like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think Sana Mubisa counselor said when it happens like that, he looks as if say Oban and Abeman, whoever has harbored that thing no into me in Fabonenche. But here is the case, you feel like going to your man. But as a multi
yes.
Now Akoya say maybe with and Tokonim throughout the day, and then you feel like going to your man, and what he will tell you is that Madam, maybe in your relation, I'm in the same spam, in the same way with Timmy spam.
No way, we listen to take it forever.
To get this one,
no.
You eliminate say, Minfant, I can mean you, the Biaba will be a new relation, Tina's ancient relation.
Yeah.
What's in common? I say,
I get where you're coming from. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
So it's like a baby making machine. And Mema, and Marcasa, Chembema. And Mema Casa Chembra and Kankasa Wadia, a pepper woman. Or baby to me, Katan said, Media away and for baby and body, and dear Bema. Yan 2 million being who I don't wafa. Doctor said, don't wafa. You know that kind of thing. So, childbirth, no converse. One share ya one. When Casabe say, and Pemagro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, your relation, I mean to me,
what I say, and then I said, nice, and I said, this also by changes or no relations no about. And I want to shout on bad because
anytime I about one I will come it's going to echo in your head.
Yes,
yes.
And I make a say for 8 years. Free meeting for 8 years now.
Hey, I feel Papa thing, Yeah, I can't stand my boy.
Why you know? Why you know? Onyimo. Onyi mentini huna ya kasiya.
Wodi o.
Ana bonyim bia.
Ejabla wan ye won sema ye kan ye beka sorry. Tisobi was say I thought I was special than the rest, but I just discovered that others are more important than me. And your bar what to scar warden. Na dwene say we need to fear twempna. Onu ye na dwene say wakọ determine say we need to fear anani abna twemplentin. Wabetwa atwa ma say I thought I was the only special person until I realized that there are other people there. Wakanitra. Echemoni no kokaso say, well, it was anger that made me say that I'm sorry. It will not leave the mind of people. And now, oh baby, away the one you close, Beman obedi and say, hey, now sweat to Abu Mo. Now then I will conchema, well, funchemo and Abu Gususa, and I'll stretch my baby, so then I bet ya found, you know. So there are things that when people are naked, we don't say.
I don't know to we are wedding.
I said where I can. I take it serious because if you ask me one day, I make a say, Nippon Mocasano. I had a power never be brilliant. I was say I careful. There was this boy. Unfortunately, ne papa everybody shame me. The mother in front of him. I mean, boy need the second or papa. Okay, I'm not saying say it's a good thing or whatever. But also now I'm saying not one time, not 2 times, but my papa no says it all the time. And he wish, this is what he said, wish. He doesn't do it in front of the kids. I call him Momo Neka you say me person me papa benya sa or whatever. But why anyone? Why any 2? And one time Nenika said, but I do we are okay. I didn't you say it. I mean you were happy and no say yes, how many penny even though maybe fine, it's your way of telling or you say onion to be about herself or whatever. But your woman changes in the whole conversation. Then you because you were so sorry being the third time, unfortunately, as soon as I make a counselor New York about it, so this guy, fast can yamin kwa kofumra. And I'll say, if the man doesn't stop that thing, one day on any you feel. But I was saying, well, never say it's yes, you're white here. And now, first, you can't walk up a ski, you know, the month that we are moving your mother dear. Look at the whole band was saying, and how many canvases you be go up on a yash. Ain't when we stop now, beside Jintin and the mouth of fasting and walk up. So I don't know, yes, I'm my mind. I will chim or say, you can't do certain things in front of me as a child and expect to say, we okay, so we. Or sitting Papa not once, not twice, but so many times. And I say it's also how to talk about canon. Or say so canon. Say be cry. Hey, we are dry. And say Muya to Kakao, was so we now. Was the one time you're by no mammy no taking up or whatever. You know, no, say, I guess I don't talk from what be clear for the oh. And how he said it, you know, about so I hair. And then he started insulting the father. Unfortunately, me because an excuse. But I'll share how not happening in corner. Now, and this is not a 12-year-old boy. I'm talking of a 19-year-old. So he tried to speak to the papa and also penny out the last time how Mammy Casa that was not nice about the weight and any idea. Well, on have this conversation, so that time when I think they brought I said, man, I said, older man, I say, you better young now. But mammy, do you know, say, send out any one is soon your farmer, but initially they would sing without them knowing. Say, how I need to about me, Nickassi, and I said, this is a lady or asthma or a friend. Like she has some medical issues. Oh, it's I say, and my as for drinking some your man any idea, because any sign any big communist and Bushona. But all these things she didn't know, and you know, stress can also cause a professor on beginning weight. So her also stressing about it was also all part of it. And she has a catacheni, but I am very careful. You're very, very careful.
And see, my wife insulted my colleague in front of me, and I can't forgive her, counselor. The things she told her because she thinks we are going out in front of my car. Anytime I see the car, I remember the insult. My friend has forgiven my wife, but I can't forgive her. South the Ocean. Jefan said, many do fear Jina me Iraba. Or Chiana no dinner tem. Fanquas as I'm so, whom and I home, but I say, we do be kunu, a trim, and a fine. Now I said, the Muya mean. When you marry Gina Bay for bone, some of us semi fee. No, I bet do fear 10 over me. Now, do fear the action. But he says, there be a be who can be or kai a yawani. Yes, you ever say he's not being forgiven, but there are things that make us say. So what you don't know is that there are people who have lost interest in the marriage, but they have interest in the wives. And there are people who have lost interest in the wife, but they have interest in the marriage. And that's dangerous. As a professional, I've met a lot of people that their interest is not the marriage and not the spouse. But the spouse don't know. So they'll do everything for the marriage. But you, the individual, they don't do anything for you. And that's dangerous. Because of the things we say.
Because I will do everything for my marriage, but not the individual. What does it mean?
It means that they've lost interest in you, but they want to maintain a marriage.
So what will someone do for the marriage and not for the individual?
A lot.
Like,
for example, I'll keep on providing for the marriage.
Okay.
I can buy you a car. I can buy a new house. I can buy you tickets to go up.
The individual also benefits from
no,
it.
No. I I am not seeing you as the beneficiary. I'm seeing the marriage as the beneficiary. It's very dangerous. Yes. I'm looking at the marriage. And if people hear Counselor Luttrot is divorce, what will go on? The pain. So let me just stay in this marriage, but I'm associated from you. Abna is there. So you find out that people will live 20 years, 40 years in marriage, and the things they share as experiences, you will cry. I meet a lot of people. The guy waking. What this guy just wrote there. Meaning that so I will have to interrogate and help him. But you can't bear no credit. That you insult somebody, like I'm standing with somebody, you insult the person, at least in the anyhow you are angry. Remember that because of me, you can't insult the person. Wives, look, wives have never understood the role of, and that's the letter for today. They have not seen their role as a wife. You can be angry, but you see, you'll be a ferry for. Even your own sister. Abna, you cannot insult your sister in front of me. You can't.
No, I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Even the house help.
Talk about my family to my husband. No.
Abna, even the house help. You can insult the house when I'm not home. As long as I sit, you cannot insult the house in my presence. You can't. You can't do that. Because the role of a wife, our problem is that we've not learned the role of a wife. You don't take up husbands, you serve the husbands. So how dare you do that? How? Say, oh, dinner tem. Ubedi obiatem. I won't drink. Won't drink. Hey, won't drink. Ukuma na aba. Ade ukuma ba na wa dwa go she utrumu. Who we have a sorry. No, Abna. Who we have a sorry. And at time Abeka sorry, no, the crowd is not there. The crowd is gone. Why? Why do you do that to yourself? So I understand where the guy is coming from. You see, there are people that they have lost their husbands, they have lost their wives, but they are taking care of the marriage. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I mean, I said.
They have lost their husbands.
Oh yes.
They've lost their wives.
Yes.
But
they are showing interest in the marriage. Mama example. Debio, me know the my wife ma do fie. Why am I there? And the wife na be ya. And obi adwin say fa che no. Okay. Enti sesi ano. Me ne what tie ete no. Me ne what take keke aware ni nti. Na nya wo nti. Yes. Mama do fie me ka mechi anya hwehwe anka me hu da. Me yira me ware na enne. Die nti a me ware no onim so da no wu. I swear. The reason why I love my wife, she will never know till I die. But if she does anything to hurt that thing, I can decide to keep the marriage, but not her. But she'll be in the marriage.
I see.
I buy tickets for her. She will travel everywhere she wants to go. I will change her car. I'll give her whatever she wants. But I'm doing it because of mine, not her. I can even have sex with her, not because of her, but because of the marriage. She will be she will be very happy.
You are detached.
Yes.
The marriage.
No, she will not even see the detachment because the marriage is sweet. She will see it. It's dangerous. So that one is dangerous. Oh, it's,
a killer.
because ebia waka show abrante ebia me se ombisa na yiri asem o se ombisa no oni dia ba ne yiri to foundation was see 3-bedroom house e won ma me hu fie na ne brother in law ni nim se ni kuru ni nim ana wa be body kuru na mane obedi adi kuru na se ana omo high dine oba ne the pressure ato ne so onye no mo nkosi dine no so wo ma to asase bi ewo amanfro but okosha ase a ni sika ni swa ebe me fia ye ba se nti se akola ni ba panyin no ewie ni ss oba wie this year said but the brother-in-law be catch and the catch any ya. So she's quietly detaching from the wife and focusing on the marriage. They say, how? I say, yes. I love my wife too much to the extent that I never knew she can do this to me. You see how painful it is? Makebia said, oh, maybe she's doing it.
It's wrong for a woman to have her property whilst she's married without letting the husband know.
It's a yes and no. And let me do the no first. Let me do the no first. Amna, the role of a wife is different from the role of a woman. I always say this to you people. And like the topic we are having, the story we are having today. Amna, when you become a wife, you can only misbehave when you turn into a woman. There are things a wife can never say to a husband unless she become a woman. So for example, you buy a land, you are building a house. You can only do that without your husband's knowledge as a woman, not as a wife. As long as you remain as a wife, as long as you remain as a wife, I always use an example like Polytank. There are too many. You have the main line, you have a borehole, but the outlet is just one. So the content of the water comes from different sources. But when you open the tap in the house, it comes as water. So if you are putting your flow in my flow, nobody knows what it is. We are happy. Immediately you withdraw your small that you give. It could be 20 pesos. Look, you buy salt, you buy water. This might not, it will look small, but it is your support for the house. All of a sudden you stop. And you tell the man that you say you can provide, so go ahead. You've not done anything bad. He will provide. But you are lost for the rest of your life. Then the next thing he will find, you are securing the future of your children. Which children? You are building a house. You bought a land. A lady has bought taxis. No, Uber. The man called me yesterday, said, "Ni yiri ato Uber miensa eye dwon ba kwa konya accident." Charlie. Now Ben Penyufo akọ ani mama go school say obato to a actually be madam. Yes, so abna there are two things. It's a yes and a no. Your right to hide your property under the law of marriage is accepted. So it's a yes and a no. So I'm saying that the no is there, but the yes is that somebody will want to do that because one, she's hurt. Dia waya minti. Dia mino sha sia yeah. Na bema nya sumie na de ato me so me dance me nangu abonten e me kasa me ne nyina ya bom enti me sika nyina me de ma no o kire me nkonkote a wa kwakosi dan o de ma me din ato so wakako bie shop o de nya bema ni din ato so asase aye tobo omu no o de oni nkwani din aye. So there are genuine excuses in their eyes why they have refused to support the man and they want to do their own. The decision that a wife will take will always be different from the decision that a woman will take. Being a wife is very difficult. Being a woman is easy. Being a wife is difficult. Being a woman is easy. So it's a yes and no, Abna. It's a yes and no.
Okay, yes and no. They can call the next Abna show. Be a self-appointed voter.
Oh, Kafra Bacho, Mammy Meba. Now, honorable, so besides, my man, Kafra, because only the member. Honorable, let's hear you. Abna Meba. My member, honorable.
Okay. However, I see how this relationship thing is going. Now, as our cousin we said, or Babu Fua, or Fasa, or Cat, they want the bosom. That you know, other cousin. How about them,
Manka, about Messi, I want it for. I said husband does it, a wife does it. So I'm talking about both sides.
Okay. What I want to know is that so I want for it. Now, when you hear say your husband have described you in the nastiest way, but or that food in community. If it's one who said, sometimes you say things, wouldn't come out, baby, and you think, say, the conversation will never repeat itself. Then the conversation repeats itself. No man who said, who are damn for? The way you describing me to your friend, you know, seven, and yet appropriate. Then, comments has been made from her. You see things, say, so we didn't yeah. Have a chance, my maiden, I will die. But Nippani were done for 7. But I will say what done for. I wouldn't even go there with will be out in the nature. Not waka, no waka. And you even though no, you don't want to tell her, say, no, you can't do that. But yet you're not saying anything. Emma, I think say. To me, we endure a lot because before I overcast, how will my husband think, or will he be hurt? But yet, a conversation, he didn't think, say, come and Ben will make you in the sun. It's about my wife, or this is not appropriate. It means stop. But since say, Obi say, or don't fraud and a year, on an interim. And now, I said he's so much into anything. Any comment she says, she do no wrong. I am practicing, I simply know other kind of wrong. But when you see and you make a comment, you definitely. And I said, oh dear, what to honor? First of all, your feeling doesn't even count. How if you in pain, that's your problem. Deal with it. So I didn't know to me, I just swallow it. And let's get married. But yet, once it's a wanopa, that's all can be between Ukuna offended him. Until he will hold it on forever. I always say, I want for there is something we both need to realize. Yes, me want from, but what make you think so home from me? But due to that, can be said, obey me to what a husband does for wives, but not the know. Now I said, Nakuma Muno, the person may go too wrong, so I don't even want to go there. But now more can be bisa. Now I say, obey me, your wife will do Jamano, but not send widows and the BBF room.
Me say you can practice the marital duty. You can practice the marital duty, focusing on the marriage and not the wife. But she'll be enjoying everything. Obeko Dubai, Obeko Atlanta, Obeko, but it is for the marriage, not for her.
You see, I always say, some men, some people think, say, money makes happiness. Yes, it's part of it. But happiness doesn't depend on the money. There's little things you used to do for me to giggle, for me to sit there and think about you and get goosebumps. Why? Because Sabe, Yatanache, and that's what them are back on you. And you know, feel said, who your husband duty said, who back on Huma, they all pay the Bamano, but the company of my husband is not there. And you know, who bet me out travel me all over this world.
A company no dey.
Who did bet me on mommy? Yeah, I was a baby. My Wallace Cano. Me wale the man from my company sick. Some of them bet me at trust. Asri. Mebo. Mommy do feel bad on me.
Companionship.
What is a companionship?
Are you being there with her, having conversations, do whatever?
Why I said? Because me kunu, anya I am proud for Frontino. I feel say me no odi me pia, me ni munya no febi. Into one empra, e kwa ha, no odi aba ha, no odi na wura ha, no odi na wura ha. Afa bedru baby no. Sabe. Now on introduce no as a wife. And if a wife hears all this and know all this and think about all this and put it in together, that's it or react here. Yes, I'm being a woman instead of a wife, because as a wife, I'm not supposed to have a feeling. As a wife, I'm not supposed to be happy. As a wife, my duty is to stay home with the children, because me person me only me abet so stay home. To find out, say, hey, okay, when you know me to fear, when you know I am me kunu or cover, be planning something for us.
A contribution answer a question.
No, it's a statement. And to answer your question, Mammy, answer. Maybe you get my question. And to know, sir, maybe to fear, me keep the household strong. For my husband to be free, say, or very okay to know, say, maybe keep it feel strong, no, and also keep him in Uncle Bar stronger. It's, you know, if you keep maybe Uncle Bar stronger. No, woman. Not because the way what you do, what the conversation is about. Now, I'll show me so me from. What in the need to try me back, you me answer. Now, who me out jamming. That's a one day, what jamming, not a missing in your swan. Because I'm not being a wife, I'm being a woman. Because I'm not supposed to have a feeling. And here may be because I answer no. They pray, and if home, they pray very toxic. They pray very anger. They pray, hey, and me pa, and then they me say.
All right, so honorable.
It's always
honorable here. Oh, see, Columusuna, Corey Ginger, now be a command number. Omuni Musana,
two questions.
Mammy address it, honorable dear, answer Embra. I keep saying this. No
connection with the Tibiana, the other kind of Rabbi.
Okay, go ahead.
That's it. My thing said, I don't know, so I'll say a statement. It said, Baby, now I can first. So for your number, say, business say, then I would say, you can't say in our foul. Then I would pay tea to our bounty. Me use myself as a case study. Say, if it is my husband, counsel and any husband, now if you are to say, okay, yes, in a girl, yes, in a girl. Me, the kind of then I may pay. What am I searching for? Then I'm a person, a cautious you. It means, first of all, I'm saying, and after, the 40 be appointed because they be on one because they be originally. So, it's the what is the what can't found. Why the ball was out here, money? How would you also know that Sana or cancer? When you can't say, there was a big time when I said, Sana or Sakura or Gianeto. And our Gianepa. Because the person doesn't want you to know exactly the same, or reported speech.
Okay.
And there will always be distortion. Because saying or canon, you have no idea. But what is it? Now also they are showing you say, councillor, they said you see Casanity, and will be to me. That word will be to me a canon. And my young so my yetia. And you want to be call your team for all you know. Yeah,
hold on. Honorable check. Honorable check. Honorable check.
You don't need to
honorable check.
find out.
I think say when you letter there, a letter no the same way we know. I think say that's an evidence. And one of me bisa say me kwahwehwe e bibia ngunu ya me no de mate say me suna say or sisi no me de ye dey. Ti ba cho me that councillor.
Okay. All right. Dear honorable T. Me masma me can.
Councillor, the way pan idea you pan a coin do dear, I may say can you put
It's a mock my feelings in the hands of
feelings. And yes, feelings. There be one sir. There be two. Well, sir, the woman is said, and Profana, and
Honorable, what we talking about? We talking about relationship.
Can I address? Hello, honorable. Let me address. Honorable, let me address it. Let me address. Hello, honorable is okay. Listen. Now let me talk now. Let me address it. So my conversation is that I've said it on several occasions. Be a wife. And if you are a wife, nobody can be compared to you. Finish. I repeat. If you remain as a wife, you will never be hurt. Once you come, can I finish? Madam, can I finish? If you don't listen, it will be difficult. So listen. I repeat, be a wife. So if you tell me that they say be a wife, and so you are home being a wife, and all of a sudden, Unyonkuba ya wale na. Number two, we say Unyonkuba ya nenenam ya introduce you as a wife. Does wifeship come by introduction? Daddy Lumba or Dobroni or ya yiri ana. So why are you worried? Ushekawa ya yo nwa dia ebusuafo nimu na wubu afu esan say ye di mami du fie emplan akire say yiri na wo we lose. Are you okay? You are angry, destroying your marriage because what is said ya ko introduce mami du fie wo bi so ya yiri enye si akọ ni ho ade enye si ye di nsan ko ni fie enye si ahye ni kawa. Okay, when your letter, when your message, when your tweet say ye di nkomo say me yiri ho time, me yiri na chia, me yiri ni mutum, me yiri ni mubon, me yiri twabon. When your message say ukuna ko ka kire unyonku ba oyo unyonku wo he uhuna shiro oba afoforo enu aka kire oba ni say wanu mubon otwabon and awako hu message no. The first question I ask is that particular letter you got, was it meant for you? That is maybe hold on. If I don't land, I'll give you a chance to talk. That particular thing that has made you angry, that particular reason why you are withdrawn from sex, the entire woman in the ubio, the entire yawo kumemu, enti utifie, and I was son, and now your family call out to be makase. Our problem is when we were not married. If you compare us to when we are married, you always make a mistake. I'm sitting here, I'm having a show. When I was not married, my wife would be sitting down and waiting for me. we're not married. Now that we are married, she cannot be sitting and waiting for me whilst I'm having a show. It can't work. Because Bibi Wawa, Yemi Nunuja, ever say, it doesn't make you a housewife. But your role as a wife is not to follow your husband everywhere. It's not. So, me pese, Yehu say, my name is Sister Twatinti. Baby, Ebekobia. But how do you feel that, for example, everywhere Ukurubetina Odin Komono, only one tap, he makes a statement clearly for everybody to see, sir, Mrs. Lutrot is a good woman. Go on record. Go and check all my timelines. I've made it emphatically everywhere how important my wife is to any of my children and even my family members. I've said it several times. I have chosen my wife above my mother on several occasions. My mother has never queried why. So if today I have a wife, if today I tend to have a side chick, I have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend thinks that she looks important than my wife, she knows she's deceiving herself. But my wife is not there. Let me tell all of you one practical thing happened to me. Somebody met my wife and told my wife that Onya no Oshama yiri no kacha me said ni mbade nyi Onya no wu amachi. Okacha me yiri na me yiri bebo me amane say ah asimesi kan we kire no na nani anje ho kra na am see you mate man can't me yiri say me go anything. 2 weeks later, Oshia say, hey, what dear? Oh, my pressure, I'm saying pressure, babe. And a Monday, we read the red car, Rebbe Juma. Tuesday, not the orange car, ba. Friday, not the black car, ba. And then, who set the wrong record? Yeah, they here. Now, say, then they here. Yeah, no work, Rane China, Mumbane Ning. Make Oshiano maternity the same year. Ma woman san akankwala no oye den. And I'm saying, hear me. This should be your first and last. If you had the opportunity to meet my wife at maternity, it has not given you the right ever to say this thing anywhere. And I hope what you are saying, this silly thing you are saying, you've not said it to my wife. Hear me very carefully, because if you dare go to my wife to say this to my wife, what I'll do to you, you'll never like it. Do you choose when we have children? How dare you? What do you mean? The car she's driving, is it your car? Do you buy fuel into her cars? Who are you? I don't want to hear this again. You are a grown-up. And I'm saying that this thing you are telling me, let's take it that you are telling me as a friend. But never make a mistake and take this statement to my wife, because when I hear it, my wife has told me already. But you see what I did? Do you know when she left? Ofimi hono, and I call me here. Okopa ni choso pa ni chopa na sama da no kan no pa ni cho. Ohwe na mante na metia. Ebia asema beba nye nto pa ni cho me mo nkan kire me. She went to beg my wife, said my wife should not tell me that statement she made. She's sorry. Now or can di agro on kan any bi so no ko kan kire me no. I will forever in my life till I die protect my wife. But she will lose my protection if she goes ahead of me to protect herself. That you have decided to protect her. Whatever means you are using to protect her, she doesn't want to remain at where you've kept her. She goes ahead of you. A friend of mine, I've been working with him from 2017. She has heard about my wife several times. She's not seen my wife before. One day she comes around me. He comes around me, traveled from US, went to Canada, and went to Jamaica and came down. When he came down, unfortunately that day, my wife was around. I never got a permission from my wife to introduce my wife. So I never introduced my wife to him. Then somebody from somewhere all of a sudden mention my wife's name. Then he goes like, what? Ah, we didn't know. Why you did when you want the point? I said, many Mrs. Lutrotino. Wow, what a wife! She went straight to my wife and told my wife, Madam, I respect you. That the kind of person counselor is. If you meet the wife should first show herself. But what he talks about you every day is what you have exhibited. I respect you. By then, my wife has been nice to her. So whatever I talk about her should be what exhibit actually. I never introduced my wife to him. If you are a wife, learn to be a wife. Don't mingle with side chicks who are there because of you. Don't act because you have a letter from them. You don't lose anything being a wife. So, Honorable, what you are saying, my statement is learn how to be a wife. That is all. And nobody knows how to be a wife until you become a wife. So when I was not married, I can go straight to the mall. Go and sit. When we're not married, we go to the mall. Go and sit there. We'll buy fresh bread and we'll buy coleslaw. We'll buy Coca-Cola. Then we drink and get home anytime. The time I get home now, if I get to my house the same time with my wife, she will not be a wife anymore. Nobody wants you to put pain in your heart. Nobody says don't enjoy. But know who a wife is. A wife is not somebody that's been relegated behind the scene. A wife is not somebody that is not known in public. Look, my church, I go. My wife is in the church, I go. I go to church to the same time with my wife. Yes, I go to the same time with my wife. In church, if you dare introduce my wife to somebody, I get pissed off. Not because I say it everywhere. If you see my wife, you watch my wife twice. I say it everywhere. If you see my wife, you watch her twice. My wife is a woman who doesn't put on pomade. You will fight her to smear pomade on her skin because the mistake God did was God gave her everything. So that is the mistake. The first day Dr. Williams saw my wife, he asked my wife, but how come? What happened? What did he tell you for you to allow yourself, beautiful woman like this, to marry this as a Jew? I mean, it was dead. That was the first time. The first day Miss Joyce I met my wife, he said, you are like a snake. Why? Because she has been kept away from the hawks. There are hawks where I am. So if I keep you away from the hawks, and all of a sudden I find you wanting to go to the hawks, I will leave you with the hawks, but it will come back to me to disgrace me. So when you say a letter has come, a message has come, and you got to know the information, and because of that you are hurting, you want to change from a wife to what? To what? To fight side chicks? To come on the street and insult them? To send them messages? To reply them? To remind them that you are married? You are worrying yourself. So learn how to be a wife, not a knife. And that's what I repeat. Nobody can compare themselves to a wife until they are a wife. Nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. It is not easy to be a wife, but be a wife. Enjoy as a wife. Don't compete with anybody because you are a wife. How do you fight with a girlfriend? How do you fight with a baby mama? How? Why do you belittle yourself? Why do you give yourself that your husband has gone to insult you to a side chick, and so the side chick will see you and watch you with a certain eye? How dare? How did you see a side chick that was watching you with a different eye? How? About saying, and ukru plan and in a nibi air show, a son said, ukra koka one summer. God, where is it coming from? Se wukunu sebio do.
If you don't correct them,
Hello. Let me finish.
how would they know?
I told all of you, let me land. When I land, you get it, please.
Please, I have a situation.
I say, let me land, please. This school will land before. I allow you to talk. So when I'm lecturing, unfortunately, the others who are listening, I am saying that my wife is carried as a wife. Then my wife will come with a complaint. Go and talk to that side chick of yours. When she sees me and she eyes me again, I will show her my character. You are a stupid wife. Where Jimmy? That's what I was telling you. That you cannot even insult your sister. That's what I told Abner. Even your sister cannot be insulted in the presence of your husband. How dare you do that? How dare you that you will fight a side chick and they will hold you? Madam, Jano. And you're happy. Because, and you expect your husband to do what for you? Come and hold you. Honorable just said something. The same thing a side chick will say. The same thing the supposed girlfriend will say. That your husband will not be happy. When you say it, he gets angry. Yes, because that is a side chick and you are a wife. That's it. That's it. That is it. That is the thing. So please, when I repeat my statement, I keep saying, be a wife. Be a wife. Learn to be a wife. Learn it. It is a ministry. It is an assignment. Nobody can be compared to you. Anybody sleeping with anybody's husband till they die, they know they are not like the wife. And they can never be like the wife. They can give your husband 40 rounds, anal sex, would use everything, use ice cream, use aboniki, use whatever, and kuto, blow air, but they know they are doing this not as a wife. So why do you fight them? Why do you fight them? It's because they're going to take your marriage. Oh, but if somebody wants to take your marriage, you think they will need your permission? No. So we are the problem. We are the problem. And until wives will understand that their relationships have left girlfriend, boyfriend. Today they ask me a question. 50-50 when we go to restaurant. I say 50-50 payment in a restaurant is when we are talking jolly boyfriend dating, not when you're husband and wife. When it comes to husband and wife, everything we do is 100%. If I go to a restaurant and my wife pays, it's not 50-50. She has paid the 100%. Not on my behalf, for us. That is a wife. So if you're living with a wife who comes to a point and tell you that I can't cook until you provide money. I can't move until you give me money. I mean, you ask yourself, where are we heading towards? And I give example every day. Growing up, our mothers made us felt that the house is good, not because we were fools, but because they understood the position being a wife. Like the story we have today. How can you have 3 cylinders in the house for gas? You wait until the 3 cylinders will get finished and report to the man that gas is son. You are a stupid wife. No apologies. You can't sit in the house and tell your husband that credit nasa. Me my uncle shaso. Me can you never hono? Me shase asan na bi wo ho. Se sia na me bae me so ade na mba enti afie na dum light ni ha enti minim de meye enti pebibi ye fa ho. Can you na nyame na meto? You are a stupid wife. You are the manager of the house. When the power is getting finished, you should know it's getting finished, whether you are buying or not. So, a very good silly answer. A very good silly answer. A very good but a silly answer. Because me worry everyone. I realized that Bibia many come. Many yiri will feel up. Many fi Bibia so because my focus became more of bringing to the house. I'm telling you. So one of the good things that makes you important in the house is to be relevant in that house. If you don't care about anything in the house, how relevant are you? No, how relevant are you? Say it if you air condition yeah juma. Yen ka say be ma juma ba na tifi o waso esi na amba. Waso mienu waso miensa amba. E da ye so na amba yen kasa. O se se so tifi a. Say nyame kwa na mete a. Esi ni nya juma. Wo so tena fi anka. Wo ba say nya juma. That is a very stupid wife with no apology. We are not talking about girlfriend. We are not talking about a certain woman. We are not talking about a baby mama. We are talking about a wife in a home. And your AC is spoiled. And your husband comes to sit, put on the AC, it doesn't come, and you ask, hey, mo AC ni nya juma. I'm best 3 months, no so I am back. Oh, na mon can't hear me. I see a nyan tifia. Utina has so young about say nya juma. You are a stupid wife. When you say, I want a company for what? Companion for what? Yeah, I say this to everybody. A true husband, a genuine husband, doesn't have the wife in the mind when he's out of the house. I repeat, a genuine husband, not a man. A genuine husband will not sit out of the house with thinking of the wife in the mind. And see that. Say me tea, mame, me tea. Say me ira dwene o miti, Debbie. No, and see. And see. Girl, want you make me see meeting. Me ira me.
Because girl, what's in a new she turns around, she sees the road, she never wanted it. Oh, that our problem.
Hello. That is also, you see, are you aware that hello, listen. Are you aware that the answer you just gave right now is the reason why you be hurt? Because you asked me, I thought you asked her why. Mommy, I thought when mommy said it, you asked then so that you learn. But if you can say or not in a name, it's not true. Because say identity na make say be me fifie no jane yiria na yira gi ni team. You ask why a man that walks with a wife's mind in his head will never make it as a husband. Now girlfriend to anima o gini why then obi anyone to anima o ba gini ho. No, people who are around you, you don't think about them. Let me tell you the truth. The Oben won't gain. That's the truth. Oben. Ube what wedding? Mami suonu afama. Mami nchini. Kote bi ani bread. So once anybody bear one, why will you think about the person? She's not part of your thinking because she's here. She's not part of your thinking. She's here with you. It is what Jenny said. Oben nti ogene ho. There be mini mami do fieti wo. Yeah, show for 4 hours. Maybe why then? She's there. She's there with me. So what Jenny saw Ben inti or Jenny who and Timisumin Ben. Mind you, you are a wife. Nothing breaks the two of us. So, in my conclusion, before you fight any other person, make sure you don't fight yourself. Because we are talking about wives, not girlfriends. Don't let your heart go on and destroy your marriage because you see, who be kasetia uya, who be kadi yanka, who be a fool, to a woman, a son girl binti. Why are you fighting a girl? Why? I don't know disrespecting Ukunu because of a girl. Well, it's not for everybody. What I'm saying is not for everybody. It's for some people. But to whom it fits, let's learn it. To whoever this statement is, one day it will value it. These things will not work for you now. Because fighting a side chick, fighting another woman in the life of your husband, not even fighting another wife, will disgrace you. I keep saying it. Right now, between the wife of Daddy Lumba and the baby mamas. Who is being disgraced now? Is the girl who is there. Everybody is saying that Sewa is the wife because she is married to. Don't disgrace yourself and go and look for an image later. When they hide you, learn how to hide. Konongo, Bisawa Sewu. What's the day?
I said, Mister, okay. They know the way that now can say a wife supposed to be a wife. Share will be situation wrong. Mamma Yari and Papa na perform house. Mamma was sure to be
Mamma Ben Yale.
The wife.
My wife Yale.
Yeah,
Yale Ben. Yale Ben. When you stroke.
Menye stroke ena mama ne nasi ewu then be mano side check na mama betre this momo na so say ye di pasumesi ni yire fufo na eche this dey no e so wan real side check no but almost if mama ne yare no with them not we ya e ma ne wood them counselor mama be kunye yo
to was konongo to was Mr. Amamre kwanso no wan na yensi ye me ba ma me do fe me ba
or you na yensi but
oh men come back madam men come back me dey bat in boa me hareba cry me de me bisa asem amamre kwanso wan na yensi ye
or you na yensi ye
enti oyiri yale a onye oyiri biom ana Maybe so say obi yale a onye yiri biom ana enti say wo odem na yale na wo ti say suko no maybe ayanye ne ho ade ye gina atum say yira e say how
but
oh konongo mama kwan be say e say how na ye sua ade Tobuasi nyambo konongo school had Tobuasi konongo Tobuasi nyambo we are yiri shedem yale insi ye ni aya announcement suko no ma bi a we pie dani abagina no say oye nsi ye aseyire ode nyama aba aseyire a wo dem ese how na
yes I will say how
good adenti na say how yenko yetie o
was how they say first, but not for respect her mouth. Only one Jawari no. Secondly, on worry or battle. But it's now to me, I want so for how was me cut short by Johnny said, we you for when you need and the truth is on your fact, I want share no.
Hello.
Disgrace.
Hello. Konongo. Konongo. Meba Konongo. O say okay you see onye yire mebo a. Ye fa ka wan share won say sesa na how can. Tobuasi. O see onye yire.
I want to talk something.
Ye fa ka wan share ni nsa. Eti wa onim say oye yire no. Wa bufuo eye den. Onye yire. Ye fa ka wan share ni nsa. Ye jiji no so say yire e na wo say Wagu hufi. How? Why do you get sick?
Please let me say something.
Emma wine. And in Guasia ma wine. Ma wine. Hello, Montu Obasi. Hello. Meba. Esther, what did demo yale? Our young guy, young fan sambrel. Now what to say? Or Babu Frog in our say, Nasia and Guasia ma one night and Guasia more Babu Frog.
I am Guasia, Mammy, Nami, Society.
What do you mean, Hello. Hello, Esther. Nobody has divorced you. Nobody has divorced you. You are a legitimate wife. And you hear the anything that Daddy Lumba, Eba Mami, Odo Broni, Jimmy Husano. It says a moji jeno so. Oh, yeah, yere. Why do you get sick as a wife? Why do you fight yourself?
Please let me add something to what you are saying. Maybe say, "Sa eyena oyare no ono oni ebusia na."
Oh, ebusia, I don't know ebusia.
Your mama tie me so your yira ongugungu dem. Onya we na se ne so na atia. Oya yire. Edie ne si ne kwan say even if she cannot go, oma na ebusia nkotiri nkotira de sibe. Yet one man I not money, maybe say, oh, baby, obey. Sabi, Mecca says sometimes you only pay one a year because when I wear any one, our reading so won't to be young one team and now I said, yeah. Again, the see when you were bushing, I am the wife, I'm the lady.
Mamma, or Sotia, when you be your man, or to son, Mamma, or Sotia, Mr. Abnawa to Abnawa Nufo or Jinemu, Mammy do feel about 10 grammar or 4 on your be your man. Why do you worry yourself unnecessary?
I'm not the right to do it, not to say your man right.
Right, babe. One man right. Then it means you're not. Hello. Then it means Konongo. It means you're not telling us a certain truth. If their family has refused her from doing, the marriage right, then you are not telling us the entire truth.
Yeah, I refuse it.
Some these platforms are more story relationship issue. And I'm sorry, never knew we almost on the work with no money and some money yet.
That's it. Entity. Mommy, tell me. As mommy, what kind of different story? Ebusia, as you see, your master say. Yadishi ye uni mu binti ya mbeso be se ye na se a emra wo kromu ha egitum na ye nhwehwemu enti ya no so any different story but where ya oba ne so ate oba ya wari na wafon hello onka osi on that demo osi Esther osi on that dem me see onya stroke osi there bi we bubu osi obubu e but the so ate
sister oya so na ati na wa
Metacho, Yari, to be good, you bet you.
Hey, Alia Bay, Sister Yalebe, Bobby Dean, Sister Bobby Dean, Yalebe, Sana.
I say HIV.
But your HIV, hello, HIV girlfriend be Ushian is the only mammy to take us here. Now, Adroni and Tom. HIV for Ukasobi our phone, HIV. That shock said, who now HIV bolo.
Housely, Yamesina ye. Only Bemani should be but your friends uncle is a mammy.
And there is something beyond a new girlfriend. Hello. It means sister, there's an issue. And yes, side chick now, there's an issue. There is an issue. Vicky can send you. Vicky say a brand TV. To see kind.
There is an issue because is it that I will Ghana with.
Tell me. Konongo, tell me. Vicky can send you.
Cause of me side that person me choni say one and remember I say who money because
na me see who na person who be ma be na ku obe ma maame ewu ye mbesi we yie ebusuan mbesi we yie won so nkochia eyie na obi fufura go gina so ye yida na eku se den eyie ensiye na wan koye na eku ana be ma na o waja what is what den eku zezia
MC announces said the council like the fufura ye wonya nini o.
Enti ade na eku. Yeah, they say come out with your phone now. Charlie. Konongo. Then yeah. Konongo. Sa sema who kentina. Share video be asani video am say here. You see odo broni. Ya now so say Lumba yere ba bedwam oba sewa son of German on na busuafo na eba yo okunafo si dwom mumye nyina mpene na na Lumba ba maame odobroni oso osumu so osu ni ya kan se nya hwenya abotre video this silly video nkwasi asem sei ubenya akoma yale ewu nkwasi ewuro wajimi Counselor. Yeah. Let's assume say you when now you are nyame mane masada. Na oyire president of service bo amia we nyame mane sem masada. Na say we dey koka say you be koka say counselor yele proof for wonya ni o a. Hello, why na wale why? In fact una here no emfa. Why na wale why? Why na wale why? Why na wale why? You fi no ja. Anaka say for the ati. Una ko ebe ma wade ma me say muyi nkwasi aya odi ani fi makoma na monya yire nom Counselor Pacho pick abena Hawaii abena si pick me. Oh sorry my love. Ya no ti awade ase ma Counselor Pacho me rakata Watch me to wine. I am here. You are did at them with me. And I am a man to Bossy. Dear Councillor can hear I see. No crabbing I be impressed with the tune. Councillor, the who can share to us, maybe say name fat and see any day or near Finny go back and forth. I say, Nina, say, Zenipan or so for Wooma wa. Also, I met now for Jimmy soon. Send me your wizard. One far, maybe she and somebody made me hear that's friend Mrs. Maya. Send me now, my day, I'm a diacron, Miss Sunnis or whatever, may you and say, well, yes. Now, be no, so no, didn't she baby say, or better would join the Abba today? Yes, yeah. Ojan kono mu we kono mu de ka no ma me be face. Sometimes we need to stop giving a fuck somewhere. You might be wrong, mama my meaning stay. The moon na mu ke ya o na ma ye ka de Last two me your wife and me your wife. Na as the obi be say question say am say question say and the onye question for me too when. Ye be wosu ya read ya ye me o whatever ye you kunu ne and found one name Miss Teacher name and one so no one. Let's not stop some part and say the Cassa and what's ever found. No. As to the crop we magnify you, we exalt you. Counselor, they make Kenya and say, Yanni de Bay, but me, I ask something, me to wait, Counselor. Me more by beer and I need to be a disrespect to me. It's not going to happen. You could know a meeting one and that one, you couldn't down. A young man, I'm your kuna. Nyame yekuna ni we no bi so be no kone no yo papa na sama because me bia na ni kunu so ayi wo me yi ase I don't know and no yo papa na sama but me tie me no kone da hona so na yo adwen die it's not me be ye bi kunu no ho ade de ama no na de ama no so ka kansa wo se ati ase now if I am there not for some reason busua say chinchina chin
Yamma, Hopi, Bombrame, Yam Farm, and Sambram, Army, Yedas, and Yeretia. A honor, make an honor to Champagne, Sabio, painful Munima. To Shana Sabajis over to my ass. Because I died, I wish me couldn't have woman. I also had the right, so wasn't a bit woman. I wasn't in a year. But I also understand, say, a phone or a Bushnabia, and Yemedia. I have that understanding as well. And to me, Mamma hope and my younger disrespect, she said, me, I read that one, I just will be a year. Then it's not my husband. That is how I would take it, Cancer. And you couldn't hear, because he look, I don't know about my husband having any other wife. To say, many a chess and me, kuna, and I'm a bit this year, whatever it's called, last year, this year, or whatever. And then I don't know what a year was asked. And your mom is emotionally. You are, I don't know how to put it. Now, so you're one of our baby. My war, I can't go asking with you. So, or catch up, Bano, Yaran, or the home catch and say, well, also, thank you for your thoughts.
Kolongo to boase na obi de ne ho aba. Kolongo to boase obi de ne ho aba. To boase. Has we so here me.
Okay.
Counselor, please, when you come to New Jersey, link up. I want to buy you a designer sunglasses. Good job. Bra, we dino $1,800. And to what talk what can you over to? Honorable. Honorable. Honorable.
Alright, come on, guys.
Honorable. Order. OBC our New Jersey. OBC our New Jersey. Now Obeto sunglasses are mommy. Auntie, me baby son baby or take. Badia me ba me be se mo fa hye mutim abna wa here. One fan bar, Medanica.
I'm dear.
Hopper, do you?
I said, where's my auntie? My friend never found a mammy will issue. But my friend, Papa, no,
you have a pong.
A man was saying, that's a young boy, and a one night. One consider what I said, Mamma, no say, and a mamma call. O coach have new kunu one just so one man channel because of the issue. So let's assume say papa ni wuse say mama me na ye kuna na so mama me ni kuna. Amamre no mama me na be.
Amamre mama nchi amamre. Mama nchi amamre. Mama nchi amamre.
By now, I also tune you.
David, and yet tuning. David, and yet tuning. I am mamma. I'm in check on Korongo. Mr. Ewu. Lumba, Ewu, now one is a Koba. One is a Koba money.
I was trying to some pass a year for a year. I was on my year.
Miss Sam Bosubu, Lumba, we now one is a Koba Busiana money.
Miss
was
I'm not getting you.
So to your question. Lumba woo yana. Why ne say Koba Busiana Maria so Modishene? Hello, you are not listening to the question. Hello. Lumba ewu yeno. Lumba ewu yeno. Why na say akobo ni busu ya mani e so mo de hye na ewu.
Lumba busu ya mani. But amamre kwa mu ye be ye ya. Lumba busu na dey
oh sister, uba adisua na ba de kire. Wa bon me kire wa de so ka de ewu. Ti ade ye na ye be pon. Ah. And the whole band them well.
Many boy born a one counselor.
That you do watch it.
Better 10 years.
It's now try it to us out. Here.
Counselor, because I you.
Sure. Dear only a dish and it's no. Honest of our money. Anti or dobroni. Only who can say.
What you are saying is true for what I'm saying, you know. I want you to be to the baby. I want your issue. Madam for them to the baby, madam for me to the baby.
On tie the American. Where besides Konongo?
Why Miss your wife? No, it was the Pana. Why name and a push your phone with the people will
and they have the issue with the man, no, okay. It's the order of Bobus of money, no, let's say, order of money. But the American also wants us there.
No, but my answer, when I will mind your bed then now. Once a person will be sound, they say, why any pan will worry you. One never catch a bush and force a counselor and then tell who is going to tell the family.
It's all about this will be the component money, and the Miss also wants to ask your sister.
Konongo.
You are not staying together.
Konongo. Konongo.
You are not telling
Konongo. 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 Lumba. Any Agosia Sewa. Agosia Sewa. Any Lumba. It is only.
Minimum, this is no church. We mentioned the names I issue.
Until any or to Germany.
Okay.
Odo Bruni on your Lumba. On any woman.
Okay.
And I'm calling into your TV. And to Lumba down in Benkum soon. Why they say a couple of Busiaman here?
I'm the answer why I'm the mentor.
Look back.
Okay, so let me educate everybody. Odo Broni eti Lumba nchen se empna wawo. Enti oni Lumba te na Lumba adani benkum so a. Onya yiri nti ontumi nkobo amane se. She's not qualified. She's not a house help. So her position to announce the death of Lumba is very important. So she's going to report as who? Baby mama.
As a baby mama.
Thank you. Now, there is a wife who is not living in the house. So when the family is announced to that the man we are living in this house was taken to the hospital, but he didn't come back. Then the family was 1 year in say, me bacho me din di odobro ni me ne wo mama ensa enti ya me ba fie ho. Enti we am plan me bacho ai ni implan ma wo.
Cause it was real.
Enti na unim na usuo sa obeka.
No, not that.
Yedin wabon. Enti enkoma yedin ye the same thing. Lumba ne yire akosua sewa omunja awale. Enti abusuanya hu se omodi hye na de benkum so no omodi nkra soma koma Lumba yire se ukunu akan chinegu enti bra no bae yebo na mane na konongo de no be mane oba no omuntemate awade no konkon ho omunja awade omunte faako ena be mane a woni no entemate amunja awade wa kan chinegu ade ni benkum so ebusia fansam bre wo se moja awade Musu wabuso fansan ba se woni be ma na jai enti awade ne gusu wo ho awade ne nguye ba e wo bibi abrofo kasem ye friend separation enti se ukru na ewu a ebusuafo bebo amane se den se ukru ewu ese ebusua enja awade se mote ho na ebusuan bebo amane Now what is said? Yeah, the day who kuna to ho. Be man ne won ba. On jawa wa de abusua de dana to ho a. Wa abusua wa ho kwan se was someone wa himfie anambre mu ne fa injunction antibody no so. The right is yours. Under the customary law, section, if you read the constitution carefully, the article 4, chapter 11 makes it clear. You have rights by customary law to your husband. Even though immediately the death occurs, marriage is collapsed. Keep that in your head. It's your sister. No, see, I'm born a manati on qua. And for Biao, a bushon born a mania, and you're being shut in some way and see you, and you want coin for Biao, or Panoko. But on Kai said, or your bemanere. Ah, I'm a question, I see a titi or muntem. 81 ba my auntie one tema. A court our dear. Divorce certificate or you can call for one. Because the death do us part. By the death certificate, you take it to court to receive a new certificate that can give you right to marry. Eti muntu mo bo asasem sia. Mutu ona wade de mo mpa me menkunko mungo jana mo ntom. Sana be abema ni wu a ne sem mfa ho. San so na abema to wo ni obate. Na wan ko jana no wu a abusha wo nkwan se be si wayi. Now see who see now. That's say. Only bear mate, only about it. Now, what dear conco, how uncle Jan no woo, you ever frost a bay and see you. By your kuna. I am rap. Vic, what is it?
Council, then they will
I keep picking up now. When I pick up now, it drops.
And the woman do that.
And the woman do what?
The Oyari no, obviously you could not concord to say Oyari what them, but I see you could need the side check every year this year.
And I said, yeah, now see you there for a while. Anyway, now Okosu Jimmy. Kwasias. Usigasa. Good night.
Last one.
Sani Momo Asana is the last question. Ya pon Uniska.
Send me your number.
Tie namano.
Oh, what's your hair, Papa?
Tie namano answer. Hey. Tie namano na jadi o kan wo pa ya den. Ah, adai. Eti tie namano.
0277
Namano.
609.
Your number, your phone, not a
phone. I mean, you see, so they passing more message. Counselor, congratulations. You know, I have a MC. I'm a wife.
100,000. So let's see.
It's shocking. We couldn't sell.
Jose.
I also be around to the people.
What was it?
I can't say, well, yeah, young Papa Preco, tell them I was so alone.
And when you be, when you be, when you be, oh, was he car?
What a
Shanika. Now, one gas, now, Conongo, one gas away if you're saying 29. Beman, where this saying
34.
Man, while I know why, over bread. I'm not friend. I'm friend. Now, oh, I don't have bread. Who am I asking you?
What you're trying to test to me.
Mean to me, what man to our found? Mammy, do fear China man who appeared. Vic, type in a man or man.
Yes, also food.
I am so full of your two for
Now, Mr. Conongo, Mr. Yayoda.
Achimum.
Yayoda. Oh, Mr. Conongo, Yayoda.
You.
The real one, our Leo. Oh, Conongo. Yayoda. Yayoda.
Emsa, Abia.
Conongo Yayoda.
Counselor, I.
The Ori one or Ori once and Ori one. Oh, sister. Over bro. The Ori one or Ori once and Ori one.
No,
I do repeat one can. So for to no for say me see o wale wo bebre enti won wale why
I didn't see
won fata so for
let me fata wine counselor
Shatawale
I didn't see her
oso be man shatta wale
sa why
so for wale wo bebre
I didn't see her
no obi en wale wa wadu pen so for by the aso money use wale wasa o ye ni papa
so nyame ni papa Bible say ye ni fedwe nyame asoro dan
enti di odi unu ya bonsam nipa di odi unu ya bonsam nipa
no, let me name nyame. Let me nyame.
Dabe na be nim nyame. Dabe na be nim nyame.
Our body is
hello.
Our body is the temple of God.
Preach on, sister.
Allow anybody to talk.
Sister, dabe na wale. Dabe na nim nyame.
So for the man e remi o.
Me say dabe na nim nyame. Dabe na nim nyame.
25 years in the Nyame pa.
And the 25 years in a fin away in Yami.
Hey, 4 years in going on. I just said that the whole church. I say I am going to say, ah, and you know, oh, I'm nice, but I'm nice. And I'm over 29 years. 29 years. Was it 29 years ago now? So from that way, but
Abner, I can see you, my love. Do the request, oh, I can see you, Abner.
It's within the answer. I mean, that's of fundamentals. And then the only counselor, which Mama
Konongo Mesrao. Konongo Mesrao. Man ko say so for no shebre why.
On the best send me down as I'm not missing.
So for no wale wo bebre.
Konongo so worry so for.
Konongo Michelle come say o ware so for ya wade n begu amara ho.
Really?
Yeah.
And I will probably that's like I said, well, come and trouble those really.
So I would make a chamonti myself. Go on the make a chamonti. Okay. Na I am a chair. Dear 1 hour of cry. Now when you suffer what it.
Last Sunday, I hope you just saw one day, my boy.
And I'm sure Waliwa bread.
They were crowd, but
Ofi kono go efa.
No, not everybody need there. Kono go niba o. It's in niba kwa niba.
Dabi ye kono go ne pe. Ofi kono go bro no benso.
Kono go kasa fire say shaye Italy, me be Italy.
Enti woni patensa.
Minimum
What call order?
Paper try. What I am feeling.
Yo, all I'm going to feel why.
Really?
Really?
That's a really big one, though.
What the enemy?
Yeah. We probably know.
Me. Now you're crying for one year. Say, suffer by now. Where can the baby? What's it?
Counselor, for you, year.
At the horn, yeah. At the horn, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Horn, yeah. What's it? Ye kuro honey ye nya kania abosum ne dos wo ho nti ye de asi jaya semaye
Counselor na kepa esum
na ye di soup ye de kania ko ye de kania ko ye abosum kuro Mire efi mpo se mini mu.
I think say somewhere
Abna baby I do no story no MC Nkomo ye di any story here the role of a wife. Because abaya no sema kan say ni kunu no si odi dwabre no no anwe aduane na nan say ni kunu so e wasteful. Enti onu akoto aduane ne ba. But still, Bema ni buefu adentia ade san obisa ne ba ko a ombisa bio gas asan on ka hwenche Bema ni say gas cylinders ni nsa de wo fie oba ne twen ni nyina san aso no ka che say gas asan And you be say between man and bearman. Why they say could be a beefy? Them say you didn't come on how to be a wife. Eti abna and sorry, I am with you. Why won't I say ko YouTube you treated that? How to be a wife? Obadie. Wona ahwefie. Bibi abema obi out me dane. Honey in problem. And James a story they are dealing with it.
Counselor, come on, man, mo number no pacho. Where me brother you dear, bro.
I know. What's it? Now, Obia, you want to watch it, you do watch it, so they can't wear a whole Ubejian right day. We are both some. Yeah, we are both some. Yeah. Abra. Girl, we are by four. Yeah, man, in Casabi. Yeah, pong. Or because of one who no baby party, pong. Abra me that's it. Mammy do fear that's a pass and one kind. Now, why would him got to DBR air from me and show? Afroman's Plus. Yeah, the year postrated on the 8th of October. Yeah, pound to market pa Ekruma be de Cassia pa. Afromax Nino Afromax. Everyone more.
House like a
Ufama senior friend is saying
Maskins pharmacy. I would be run about
masking and baby or and you'll be bound to see up a counselor do Libya and only why.
You talk papa.
I mean, sure.
Amen.
Abraham Batoyan Pona.
Me who type on the red.
What's a type in the red?
And on night, I will vision problem. Then I just all call it. Wow, but
Obia you do 10 years ago there. You don't check on your day. Ade. Abraham Pona. Yeah, you check. Yeah, you check it. When Jan around, that's wine. All right, Auntie, Abuja for me. The money now yes, you are there being a wife. Obi our challenge being here. I want to mean prema really end you and now croon the Ubia and Yakase. But more than far home bataille. Yes, you are friend the School of Marriage and Relationship. Men chichiro who be near our dear. Now when you mean guasi, who our dear sense wa Kaiso ye. Men koye dear employer. Ye dear a Yankupon shroud. Don't count. And I'm going to ask the same Makayo. What for now, Banso? 1 month fee. I'm not a foul. 1 for 1. Where you know? It sounds like 1 for 1. One crown a man who quite. You only be 1 question here. Good
evening. The person we say, can a will be challenged in court by a legal spouse?
Can what be challenged, Bajo?
A will be challenged in the court by a legal spouse?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I saw me no be but Nipan say I said Nipan in a real wife ain't in challenge in court, and I was like, no, a will can be challenged.
As long as if I marry you today and I do a testament, what we call a will, and I bestowed a lot of the things that is supposed to be for us, to a side chick, the law can reverse it.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yes.
thank you. That's a pass on my masters.
And the batch over to why. I've not found no man no new moon in them. Lady Victory, Bacho, Asante him out the form, and men come for why, Yanko. Abna man, no man, no sending more near Vanto data. The gift in the Yampa gift. Gift near Vanto data. Yeah, data, you thought 10 terabytes. And see a mumu meadow. What a jinty as Yama or come out toy. Ah, sana will need to oh, romantic well. Unye giddy one pem well.
Baby, me boss, me
Platform wait here.
Where who from a good bear maybe to that any ice block?
Me point of
Yes, I had you be a man.
the ice block, it's on the shore, so I'm
Wait. Hey, you said
I just tap.
next one on the
Hey, what's your confused
if you were Hannah, if you
me go promoting ne tuto corona na me ice block na to me no me shwa
Yeah, or can't agis and najai.
o tiatia mu gidi oh
And I said, any Nagia now, Bram.
Nini naji
Sister Bacho, we are within Jaiwai.
Oh, yeah, your mouth day.
Hey, black,
And now I some black.
Lady Victory and I'm in corner without my
Black. Now, one asked me, say, oh, yeah, you found down that I'm yes, yet you are not banning Gaza.
holidays member baby baby for See, baby, I called I need a holiday. On sense, and how I'm possible relax it. So, where are they?
Then now we are not here. Then I am not here.
Line bounds on it, so no.
What don't have seen it so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ice block now. Actually, not the tough furniture. Yes.
Let us say, Yango Punch out. And you're only out of what?
it's a mere Tabra Hawaii.
Yamin Shroud, say what? Good night, Yapon.
Good night. Sounds good. Bye.
Hey, Tabra. No bad.
Yare, yes, we may on a fiare. Yan fire soon, Yanipa. Situation no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.